Welcome back to episode 2. Still playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. Going through the inventory right now just to get a feel for what I had. See if I need to toss anything else out. Seeing as how I have a lot of weight currently.
I know what to do.
Right now, actually, I think I want. Let's see. 8 strength. This looks about right for a bard. Charisma you think would be a little higher, but like that's as high as charisma as you need to cast 6th level spells. You just want to focus on spells that were cast to buff you and your allies instead of attacking spells. Intelligence being that high is probably because she's a gnome. I mean a halfling. Oh wait, I don't think halflings get bonus. That is strange. Maybe it's to get her lore up in knowledge. That makes sense. She might be to just help with everything. That's handy. I wonder if that's because of my settings.
My patience is running thin.
If he has it too, then it's because of his settings. Grow claws. That's neat. Okay, so he doesn't have it too. So she has she has plot armor. He's pretty good for us. This is how I would build a sorcerer. Very low strength. -2 because of gnome though. +2 because of gnome for con. I didn't know that. And +2 for charisma.
I always have a second plan. I am prepared.
Okay, well. Gonna equip that. It's a Masterwork Light Mace, so it allows me to finesse wield, so I can use my Dex bonus to attack. It has a 1d6 instead of a 1d4, and it's Masterwork, so it gives a +1 bonus to attacks. Masterwork is the first step to getting like magic weapons.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
Pale Elf.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
Listen, Tartuccio, for someone that just robbed 200 gold, you're really... Okay, that actually makes sense why you're super suspicious. You know the worst people.
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Okay.
Ask.
Traps, perception check. Oh, automatically make a perception check. That's handy. Trickery skill to disable
State
it.
your desire.
Okay. Big scythe. Very cool. ×4 critical hits. So if she hits, it's gonna do some damage. And a couple scrolls. Very handy. Chainmail armor. Is his breastplate better? less of an
Share your will.
less of a negative. So now she'll have an easier time with dex checks at least. Okay, she has access to all the same stuff we do. Inquisitor. Okay, I think that was the cleric rogue. Neutral evil. Hot pick. Oh, wow, she has pretty even stats across the board. Pretty good. Interesting. So she's strength. So the strength bonus is so that she can wield heavy armor. She has wisdom for her casting. This is complicated. Really good perception. Wow. Not so great in stealth and mobility, but great perception. Ooh. Pallid Princess and Lady of Despair. Goddess of physical excess, disease, and undead. Dark Necromancers and Undead Worshipper. Nice. Cool. Cool. Lovely lady. Used as a scythe. Makes sense for her. Apparently judgment gives you power. Alright, well. And when she pays a little heed to her companions, and when she does, she behaves as she wants to bite their heads off. Lovely
You have
person.
my attention.
No mistakes.
Right.
Hey, I found a trap. More gold.
Ready for anything.
Oh, did that raise my... Not that. And having her in the party raises my weight limit, so if you're playing this game, I guess it's
Time's
everyone's
not
combined strength. Alright, very handy, very handy. I think that about covers it right now. I guess I can see my alignment and where it changes.
I know what to do. All according to plan.
You got this? Oh, we're letting the bar do it? Alright.
Applause, please.
Another one.
Anything else?
Interesting.
3.
Applause, please.
A focade. Someone might need it.
Focus on the goal.
I will grant your request.
Oh, I know what I want to do. I wanted to go into difficulty. And I'm going to turn this off. And turn this back on. To give the game a little more stake. Yeah. So we're going to do that for now. Well, I might change it back. But, I mean, we already have the enemy difficulty to weak and moderately easier enemies. So, I figure,
No mistakes.
add something in there.
Trusting you here.
In case I really mess up. Scroll of Bless. Bless, very powerful, useful spell. It kind of does what the Bard does her ability.
I am prepared.
Oh. I already got her cachet.
Dare to attack me?
Bard fall back. Do Inspire Courage. Now we got a bonus to attack. I don't know if I can hold my action. Five-foot step. I don't think there is a hold action. Abilities. Oh, I can. Treat affliction. Fight defensively. Fighting defensively means you have less chance to hit, but it's more likely that you're going to not get hit. So there's some things that are hit or miss about it. Oh, I could have charged. I forgot charging is a thing. Oops. Next time. Well, we're gonna hold our turn then. I mean, end our turn. Just out of range.
Leave this one to me.
Bam. Got him. Get her within range. I don't know what her abilities are. Divine Favor. Bleeding Touch. Causes living creatures to take 1d6 damage per round. And it persists for a number of rounds equal to half your level, minimum 1. That's neat. You don't get the back in health though. So Judgment and Destruction, +1 bonus to damage rolls. Healing is gain fast healing, 1 point of damage. Justice makes it easier to hit. Concentration, AC. Wow, so she can kind of like choose what she wants a bonus to in a fight to be stronger for that particular thing. That's pretty, like, creative, I guess you would say. Like, I haven't seen any other abilities or anything cool like that before. Inflict light wounds. Good spell. So she's very much a
Unworthy.
harmer. Okay. Oh, walk right by her? Go straight to me? Okay. Take a shot with the crossbow. Bam. She's good. Let's see here. I think this is all the way back on action 10. This isn't
doesn't work
a
like
straight shot. Oof. Yep. You need your whole... It's a full action. But that's okay. Because the Inquisitor's about to mess him up.
He's not waiting.
Knew it.
Ready for
She's
anything.
good.
This works for me.
Why were they struggling? That was an open door. Oh, how did I do that? Middle button, okay. So I know where everyone's at. Cool, cool.
In due time.
More. A rusty horseshoe. Sure, doesn't have much
I know
weight.
what to do.
Silver disc, gold
Focus
coins.
on the gold.
Huh. I wonder if that's like a
That is not far.
locking mechanism?
I am prepared.
Interesting. Can you open this? Courtyard.
We make an epic pose. I need inspiration.
Okay. Probably was... This probably is where I'm supposed to be heading.
Wretched
Oh,
things.
just within range. That's good. Wow, she's strong. And then again, she's probably...
Serves you right.
Wow. Went from whiffing big time to suddenly hitting. That's pretty good. Is he within range? Nope. That's unfortunate. Full move. He walks so slow. Casey. You missed there.
Yeah.
Despicable.
So if you double tap the movement button, if you double tap, well in my case it's X, it speeds up their movement speed, which is very useful.
You deserved it.
And now this guy is just unkillable.
This should do it.
Finally.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
You missed him like 3 times with Firebolt. How is that fun?
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
I am Kaesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Okay.
All according to plan.
I'm gonna grab some health potions.
Time's not waiting.
What's this? Studded leather. Grab the
No
bow.
mistakes.
But the armor's kind of heavy.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
That is possible.
Okay, so there's a bunch of statues. I don't see any.
I know what to do.
Oh, and it raises and drops some of theirs too. So that raises 2 hands.
I will indulge you.
That affects those 3. Okay. This puzzle might take me a minute. Or I'll get it right the first time perfectly. Oh, I'm good.
Focus on the goal.
Masterwork Nunchaku? I don't have a monk, but that's cool. Wand of Magic Missile. Alright, that's handy. 11 charges. Okay. Well, gotta take that. Shining Scale. Carter. Another 10 gold. Ooh.
I know what to do.
I should probably give that to
I
give
wrote it
that
like I
to
saw it.
Lindsay. That might be, or maybe I have to give it to. Oh, right. It needs a use magic device. I think it's skill check. If I remember correctly, it's a use magic device skill check.
Letting the ink dry.
So that would be no skills. She has a +7, not bad. He has a +9, +2, -1. Yeah, that makes sense.
Adventures call to them.
Well,
Anything is possible.
Let's give it to Tartuccio instead of him
Enlighten me. I
using
deserve
his crossbow. Add to action bar.
better. Time's wasting.
Cool. Now he has something
As it
besides
should be.
his Frost Blast or Frost Ray.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
A dwarf is lying on the ground, staring in the dark sky. He doesn't have to seem any severe wounds. Aren't you a bit premature? I don't think I have very good diplomacy or intimidate. There you go.
Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is undying. I knew this expedition was doomed. Oh, Grotus, my vision darkens.
Who's Grotus? The god of the end times. A sentient and cruel moonlet that looks down upon the boneyard and waits for the last living soul to die. When Pharasma judges the last soul after the last living body enters the material plane, he'll clean up and pack the dust away. Very dark.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Yikes. He's got a lot going on. Oh, he's a cleric. I thought that was saying that he was a druid, but he's a cleric. This is very, very good. Clerics in Pathfinder or D&D, they're very strong, very cool. Abandon hope and embrace the inevitable day. Every single day he gives that speech. Nice. Wow. That's something. Okay, well, yeah, clerics are really good in Pathfinder and D&D. Plus, he's another dwarf. Me and him are buddies. His spells look like True Strike, Bless, and then he has Channel Positive Energy, Touch of Chaos. I didn't read Touch of Chaos. Heal Living. 1d6 plus 1d6 of damage for every 2 cleric levels. Damage undead. Touch of Chaos. Anytime they roll a d20, they roll twice and take the less favorable result. So it's just disadvantage. That's huge. And he gains a bonus to attacks.
I'm still here.
Alright,
No
well,
mistakes.
Each step brings us closer to the end.
we are doing something now. Okay, so I think that's the way I'm supposed to be heading, so let's head this way. A lot of dead bodies. Secret tunnel. Sorry. Masterwork longsword. I can't really use it, but secure.
Agathoa guides me.
Okay, it's securely locked. Can I? Let's pause. Can I pick it? I'm not a rogue. Maybe if you're playing as a
By
rogue,
your side.
that's like a alternate route you can take. Instead of that, let's head this way. A lot of inventory management in this game.
In due time.
Formations. Okay, it'll hold the line in combat.
Time's not waiting.
So I could mix it up and so this is how they're normally grouped up, but you could put them closer like this, or spread them out. You could change the formation. I could put my guy, so I could, okay, I see how this works now. So I'm using the D-pad to figure out who I want to select, and I move them with the right stick. Bard and Archer, move her back. Cleric, I'll probably put him in the middle. Sorcerer in the back. Her in the front. Kind of an X. Maybe move him a little further back.
Don't push me.
How's that look? They're struggling, but they'll figure it out. That looks like the group rallying. Okay.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere.
Keston Garrus, a stout man with an unshaven face covered in scars, blood and wounds all over him.
Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. Keston, House Garess, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
If I were a rich and influential lady like Jamandi, I'd also get myself a manly captain of the guard. Or two.
Someone
Okay.
opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamande to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Considering Lady Jamandi's fate, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
About 700 gold. Not that I would know. I don't know how much money she keeps in her secret vaults.
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
The god of cities, laws, merchants, and wealth. The god of walls and ditches. Finally! Someone's talking
All
about
according to plan.
a god that's not gonna destroy us all. Ooh, illustrated book episodes. Some game events play out as book episodes. Decisions you make during these episodes have drastic impacts on the development of the game and how it goes. Drenched ourselves with buckets of water. That's how you steam yourself to death. Tried to find a less dangerous path, or covered our noses and mouths before we rushed in. Cover your nose and mouths? The hot air, okay. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered, but Brom, Wild Iron, led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall, where we heard someone calling for us. Valerie, one of the guards. Even in the calm setting, I've been stunned by her beauty. But now she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful. She's a bard, for sure. She's really selling it. Descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. There are two more that are wounded. Help me pull them out. Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Brom, Wild Iron, rushed to leave them. So diplomacy, I have a -1, and athletics, I have a 0. So it's really down to the roll of a dice. Sure. Hey, I succeeded. That's good. That's something. Only then did So, saved the poor fellows. We lifted them, carried them away. Thank you. That was truly noble of you. And now let us rush to Lady Eldore's aid. Okay. So maybe we have some extra guards to help us in this fight? I don't really know.
This way.
I don't know if I... Oh, I have Valerie on my team now. What is a Valerie? Tower Shield Specialist. I have no idea what this is. I guess it's... Oh, she's fatigued. So she has a 14 in strength and a 13 in dex. So specialist, clumsy, high con, and charisma. Is this a... Wow. Bad athletics. Bad... Wow. She's having a time of it. Bonus combat feats, so she's a fighter. Okay. So this is a interesting combination. 1d10 plus 1 damage. Okay. Huh. High AC. Very tanky, but... Rejected her destiny as a paladin of Shaylin to find her own way in life. Her loyalty to our cause is only matched by her divine beauty. True, she may be a touch arrogant, but I feel safe when she's around, like a rock to cling to. Okay. I wanted to get into her equipment. A shield of faith, and a belt lantern. Oh, she's human. So, +4 to dex from this. Masterwork, bastard sword. Okay, so she has weapon focus for that, so you can't really take that away from her without kind of hurting her for it. And then she has max dexterity for that armor. And then charge and fight defensively. Okay, so she's a tank. So let's just switch our formation up to I like that one, kind of. Let's see. Boop. Boop. Maybe have her fall back. And bam. Now we have 2 tanks in the front. Oh, I can't... Oh, I can review uncollected loot. That's neat. Yeah, I'm leaving behind some armor and a tower shield. What is that? Oh, it's a spear. Not really leaving behind anything too tremendous.
Focus on the goal.
So let's just leave.
Ready for anything.
Wow. This is a lot.
You cannot stand against me.
Okay, but like... I don't really... Rift Channeler... Oh, these are assassins? That's Jamande. And I think that's the king? The mayor? Okay, okay. We're gonna move our full movement, get up here a little bit. Oh, assassin, assassin. Doesn't have a big ear-piercing scream. I don't know if that's an ability or if it's a spell. Dazed. They take 1d6 damage and are dazed. Might hold off on that. Instead, let's do... Give all the allies a buff, make them a bit better. A lot of moving around.
Unworthy.
Oh.
Wretched things.
Oh, and you can press circle mid-movement to stop them from doing it. That's handy. Okay, so now she's up here. Free action. I think Justice was... That's a bonus to attack rolls, which I believe stacks with what she's doing. Yeah, it's a sacred bonus, and what she's doing is a... I don't remember what the bard's doing. But bonuses can stack, some will cancel each other out due to them being the same thing. And that will slow you down. Okay, protection. Make her even tankier? It'll be fine. Not even worried about it. I'm starting to get worried about it. Okay. $28 damage. So that's a lot of damage. Crit. And she crit. Okay, she's got it going. No one I can charge to. Okay. So unless he has particular feats, me being next to him trying to cast a spell would let me have an attack of opportunity, which could be pretty handy. I can't charge
This
any of
spell
these
doesn't
guys.
work like that.
It's not a spell.
This spell doesn't work like that.
It's called charging, and I can't do it. So that is unfortunate.
A calculated risk.
Kind of grouped up there, but I'd rather her not be able to get off her attack if she wants to get off. Well. Oh, lots of grouped up. Yep. So like I said, he was going to cast a spell, which allowed them to get attacks of opportunity, because he could have cast it defensively, which would have sort of helped, but might have messed up the spell. It's a whole thing. Thankfully, it went on my side. I don't know what the assassin leader has. I can inspect him? Oh, he has Mirror Image. Mirror Image is a good spell. 3 levels Wizard, 1 level Rogue. 19 HP. Pretty good.
Any last wishes?
Oh, took out one. Yep. 5-foot step. Keep people in range of your buffs. Oh, we got one of the mirror images. Cure light wounds. Let's see. Wand of magic missile. I think that just hits them. Whoa. Well, she got the frost giant, so that's good news. Can't charge. Okay.
Let us strike as one!
Well,
This will hurt.
how low's Brom? Yeah, healed her 2. That's pretty good. Oh, it healed him for 2. That's not very good. I'm gonna have to be careful with that in the future. Let's get within reach of him. Next time he casts a spell, yep, cast a spell, get whacked. That goes for your mages too if you're playing a mage.
This is where I step in.
Divine Favor. Spellbook. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. So if you were cast Divine Favor and Judgment, had the Bard thing going, it'd be a +3 on top of what you're already swinging, which is pretty good. We're just gonna attack him. Took out another mirror image. That's something. I just saw Hydra appear on my screen. There's a Hydra. That's not good. We're just gonna keep hitting the assassin there with magic missile. He can't dodge that. Trying to get him over here. Cause fear. Oh, that's the barbarian. I don't know why I can't charge. It allows a special action. You must move before you attack, not after. 10 feet directly at an opponent. Maybe it's because you can't get within 10 feet of an opponent.
Do not falter!
That was a lot of attacks. I didn't like seeing that. Take the bowman. Didn't put him out of commission, but it hurt him.
Serves you right.
A little bit of damage. And he gets an attack of opportunity. Yep. Lots of attacks of opportunities. So he tried to fire at bow. I think it's point blank shot that makes it so you can actually do that without getting whacked. And then he tried casting a spell and he got whacked. Yeah, they gotta be careful out there. Usable items. Can I burn more than one charge? I think you have to be higher level to burn more than one charge. That's okay. Because we got this one.
I am prepared.
As you order.
Okay. I was about to say, I don't really want to fight the, Hydra. That seems out of our weight class. But I do want all these bows, because they're worth a lot of money. Assassin Leader had potions on potions. Possible magic item? Some throwables.
I know
All in
what
all,
to do.
good loot.
Time's
Kashi
not waiting.
didn't want to talk to us. Barbarian didn't want to talk to us.
Death brings us closer to the end.
What's going on up here? I know. We should probably talk to the Sword Lord, but you know, there's just. I was checking for any survivors. Great axe, chain shirt. How much? Gotta be pushing our weight limit. Yeah, we're still under it.
The goal.
Grotus follows in my steps.
Ready
What's
for
going on,
anything.
Jamandi?
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
He tried to set me up. Probably will work. My diplomacy's kind of trash.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical of Iroveti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious.
I rolled a 17 minus. I rolled an 18 minus 1. Whew, that's good. I did keep the ring. I thought he was trying to help me out. It's a
There's
+1.
definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
Oh no.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
No, she's embarrassed.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy, and the mug of a spy!
Listen to him. I'm not the bad guy. I got a lot of money on me, but I was just holding it. You know, I didn't want it to burn, so, you know, I was just getting it for you.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
I did do that.
And not just that. Upon finding the guard's salaries in the armory, he immediately pocketed it all.
Lawful neutral.
Any thief caught red-handed would say the same.
True, but that was the story I was going with.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
Thanks for backing me up, Val.
Well, of course, theft is not to be condoned. However, when the fire burns around you, and you are but one step away from death, Is it not insane to worry about laws and rules?
I'll give the gold back as long as we get to kill the tart guy.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here?
Did I pull a trick?
He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
I wouldn't have saved him without good reason. Useless, but the wounded could still help Keston. People are dying. Oh, what kind of guy is he? Is he the guy that would... Dead soldiers are useless? Is he in that pragmatic, like, we need foot soldiers? Or is he a heart? I feel like he's a heart.
Trying to save others is commendable, but Tartuccio's right. You were needed here more.
And I still killed everyone outside of the dome and got you free. Just saying.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
Thanks, Lindsay.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
You got a point.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Are we about to pick teams like this is dodgeball?
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Alright, 1 vote for me.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
The sediments you revealed in the conversation. If I wasn't recording this, I would be reloading. Because I really need that cleric. But hey,
Our
it'll be
leader
fine.
is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Okay, 2 votes for him.
Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least, not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
Okay, so I have 2 companions so far.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Nivixta's Crossing is a village at the very southern edge, protected by wooden palisades. Place is home to trappers, anglers, hunters, and tradesmen. Serious bunch. Abandoned border fort. Nice. A couple from Restov rebuilt it into a trading post. Okay, it's at least a shelter.
Tartuccio, your words are quite convincing. But I can't afford to trust words alone. If you're really innocent, I hope you'll prove it with your deeds. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Pitax we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Easy money. We got this.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
To set, use L. Okay. We were told to go south, right? A lot of ground trouble. You know, I think I'm gonna end it here for tonight. On the road, traveling to wherever we're supposed to go. Yeah, location names on, please. Did that work? Nope. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end it here for the night. Yeah. I'll probably get another video in tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.